What's going on, guys? My name is RDN Gaming, and I'm here with my first installment of Doug Flutie's Maximum Football 2019. Now, I'm going to tell you this right off the bat. The audio did not record the first time through for part of this video, so I will be speaking what you might not be seeing in the lips of the video in the top right hand corner. But here we are, some Doug Flutie Maximum Football 2019. I am beyond excited to bring this to you and just show you what this game is all about. The people at Canuck Play, a Canadian-based gaming developer, they are making great strides in competing with Madden. I'm not sure if that's their intent. Their intent is probably just to produce a quality game that people want to play, but for the market they're broadcasting it to, it's for Madden players who want a challenge. That's not Madden. They want a challenger to Madden. One of my favorite things about this game is the customization that I'm showing you right now. You can choose in 2019 from 10 teams, 9 teams for Canada, and then 16 NFL teams. They're going to add all 32 teams to 2020's release of Maximum Football, which is set to come out in September. Now, I've taken upon myself to do all of the team names. Sometimes basically all of these team names were different before I changed them to what they are supposed to be. That's simply because Canuck Play does not have the licensing from the NFL to use their likeness. So you can change all of their names. That's why they have such a variety of customization. But now I'm just going to show you and take you through all of the teams that they have. They have 16 NFL teams, and thankfully they've got the Steelers on there. Steelers are my team, and it's just great to see that there's another game competing with Madden, competing with EA Sports, because we all are frustrated with EA Sports. But what you need to do is go follow Doug Flutie's Maximum Football at Maximum Football Game on Twitter. It is just fantastic. Now let me take you into the college dynasty soon. This is what I am going to be bringing to you, hopefully until 2020's release of the game comes out. Now, this is a 130 team dynasty to choose from. You can choose from 130 teams. So obviously right off the bat we can see that Eugene Summit is not a real college team. That's because, like, again, they don't have the licensing from the NCAA to use the team's images and likeness, etc. So you kind of have to infer and use common sense a little bit to figure out where these teams are actually from. So you can't scroll through a list of teams to get to what you want. You have to keep hitting X to cycle through all the teams. You can probably pick out a couple of teams here and there. Like, I couldn't tell you what Middle Michigan is, but I could tell you that Land O'Lakes is probably Nebraska. Madison is Wisconsin, obviously. Here, Dallas Christian Scorpions, that's going to be TCU. The colors are going to be very nice to figure out what teams they are, so you can go and figure out which ones are the best for you. I don't know, the Reno Rats kind of look shady here, but whatever. All of these logos have been crafted by Canuck Play's studio, and it's just something great to look forward to, something new, because we haven't had a college football game to play since 2014. I'm trying to find a team here still to use. That would be Texas Tech. Lubbock was, but I haven't found something that I want to settle on. There's Florida State. Hopefully soon, though, because I'm kind of getting tired of cycling through these without a list to just scroll through. But once I find the team, I'll know. I'll just know. Oh, how about that? Utah Christian Freeze. That's probably BYU. They are in an unaffiliated conference, which means they're an independent in this dynasty. And they got, I'm going to call him Paul the polar bear. as the mascot. That looks great. The Utah Christian Freeze is going to be my Dynasty for this Doug Flutie's Maximum Football 2019. I'm going to proceed with these settings and get ready to rock and roll. I'm already really excited, guys. I'm going to get some gameplay in here soon. And let me just take you through a little bit about what this is all about. We're in the preseason here, and you can see Phil Steele's top 100 players scrolling down at the bottom. Now, if I go into the customization options by hitting triangle for the PlayStation, I can change the teams. I can change all the teams. I can change them to, I can make Waco Baylor, because that's where they are located. I could change Utah Christian to BYU, but I'm not going to. I think I'm going to keep everything as is because the people at the Canuck Play Studios have been working tirelessly to produce a quality game for their market. Like right there is Clemson. If I wanted to change them to Clemson, I could. But I'm not going to. And I'm just really excited to get this underway. As you can see, they have all of these teams disguised pretty well. Like Atlanta Tech would probably be Georgia Tech. Austin is obviously going to be University of Texas at Austin. Well, you have to infer. There's LSU, probably, maybe UAB. Like I said, you kind of have to just use your own knowledge. Here is the scouting, which I am very excited for, the scouting and the recruiting part of this Dynasty. There's 1,000 prospects per year, and that's just a ton of prospects so you can get your hands on. So I'm going to probably go and find players from Utah, but you can look at a player's 40, you can look at their reps for the bench press, and then you can look at their vertical as well to kind of get an idea for their strength, their athleticism, and then you get a player grade at the end too. But take a look at all of the player quotes underneath their star rankings. Tim Cates says he aspires to be a pro football player. This guy says the fans seem to gravitate towards him. And like, that's just something that you don't see in any other games right now. And that's something that could set Maximum Football above and beyond its competitors for a dynasty or franchise style gameplay. Now, I've added 35 prospects to my board, and ranging from the 12th ranked guy down to 925. I am really excited to get to scouting some of these guys and recruiting them, because that's just what makes a dynasty so much fun, is that you can handpick players for your team. Here's a look at the roster as it sits. I'm going to go through by position a little bit here. I got 68 players on my roster right now, including 5 quarterbacks. Looks like Blake Albini is going to be my starter at an 87 overall as a true freshman. That's exciting. I'm excited to play with him, but I can always move him and change his rank in the depth chart as needed. My offensive line looks pretty solid. I'm excited to get some run game going. My running backs, however, could use a little bit of a fine-tuning and just some progress, I guess. But that's nothing that can't be worked on throughout the season, and then recruiting new players to my school. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind here is that all of the defensive backs, the linebackers, and both offensive and defensive lines, those positions aren't separated according to position. Like, there's no specific tackle or guard or center or defensive end or defensive tackle, something like that. They're all just lumped together. Now let's take a look at this exciting schedule, this unconference schedule. My week 1 opponent is the San Francisco Beavers. I am very excited about that. And you can see some of the unaffiliated people as well. I got Indiana Catholic, which is probably Notre Dame. I got Massachusetts, which is UMass. But week 2, I face off against the Galveston Bay Hogs. I play Hattiesburg, which is probably Southern Mississippi, in week 3. Week 4, I'll play Grand Canyon. Week 5 is TCU, fake TCU, the Dallas Scorpions. Clinton Lake Ducks in Week 6. The Lubbock Firebirds, which is Texas Tech in real life, Week 7. Week 8 is Lynchburg, a conference foe. Looks like Week 9 I've got a bye week. Week 10 I face off against another conference foe in New York Academy. Week 11 I've got Oklahoma Central, which is probably going to be Oklahoma Capital. Austin, Texas, Week 12, the University of Texas. And then I'll wrap up the season Week 13 against the Sunflower State. Sunflower State, how about it? So here we are, Week 1. Let's jump into some gameplay. Enough messing around here. I'm super excited for this Week 1 matchup against the San Francisco Beavers. I hope you are as well. But before this game starts, please drop a subscription, drop a like, do whatever you want. I'm all for it. So it looks like they're about 3 overall better. They are 38th overall in the nation. I am 59, so I have a steep hill to climb to reach that top 25. Welcome down to the field as the Utah Christian Freeze face off against the San Francisco Beavers in Week 1 of this Dynasty. Teams are warming up on the sidelines before the game, and now we get the coin toss. The Beavers are the away team, so they get the call. They're going with heads, and they end up winning the toss. And it looks like they are going to receive the ball to begin the game as well, which means that we get our first look at this Utah Freeze defense. Beautiful sunny day here in Utah as the teams take the field for this Week 1 action. We got our Paul the polar bear in the middle of the field, waiting for some action as the kickoff is about to commence. Wind northwest 2 miles an hour. Number 13 for the Freeze about to kick off. And we have kickoff, folks, here in Provo, Utah. Westcott takes the ball for San Francisco. Gets tackled at about the 25 by Aranda. A nice play to start the game. 75 yards to go till pay dirt for San Francisco. Now let's see what this Freeze defense is made of. Come out in a Canadian style set here on offense. Defense has got 4 down. Hugh takes the ball, almost gets intercepted, but Grant takes it for about 13 yards for a first down on the first play of the game for San Francisco. First down again here on the 38-yard line. Quarterback is in the shotgun. Looks like it's an option play. The quarterback decides to take the ball. Hugh gets about a gain of 2 yards. Second down for San Francisco. Quarterback takes the ball, has a nice clean pocket, delivers the ball that's almost intercepted, gets tipped up in the air. Unfortunately, no one is able to come down with it on the other side of the ball, and that brings up third down. Here we got Carol Waskin, in the middle of the defense for us, and that is incomplete as well. That brings up fourth down. The punt to Steckman, who's turned out to be a stellar return man. He's hyped up to be a stellar return man for this team. Only gets a couple there on the punt return, but let's see what he can do to help out the rest of the team. And here's Utah Christian Freeze offense taking the field for the first time. True freshman in at quarterback. Let's see what he is made of. The ball is snapped, and there's a handoff to Butte, who has a nice hole up the middle. He takes that for about 14, maybe 15 yards for the first down. And just like San Francisco, the first play of the offensive possession goes for a first down. Albini with a pitch to Keush. Keush takes it for the first down and more. That's about 20 yards for Keush. First down here after several successful run plays for the Utah Christian Freeze. Albini drops back in the pocket, has a clean pocket, delivers it to Trebe for the first down. 3 straight plays. equal 3 straight first downs. Albini hands it off to Butte once again, who gets tackled after a gain of 3, which makes it 2nd and medium for the Freeze. So got 3 out wide to the left. Albini moves up in the pocket, delivers the pass to Tribe once again, his favorite target on this drive, and brings up 3rd and very short. Butte is not able to get the first down. He gets stopped for a loss of 4 yards behind the line. Utah's going to try a long field goal here. Let's see if it's got the distance. Grang's on the snap. Saney with the hold. And that kick has the distance, but it floats left. Wide left is that kick. So San Francisco will now take over at the 26-yard line. This game is brought to you by Canuck Play Studios. Second drive for San Francisco here. Send multiple men in motion. With the snap, Hugh takes back. He's got a clean pocket. He delivers the ball out to the left, and that's caught by Grand after failed coverage. Grand takes that out for about 30 or so yards. First down, San Francisco. Some failed coverage there on the end. Imada's got a Canadian-style formation for us here as he passes it to Hayes Camp, who is unable to get past the line of scrimmage. That is a loss of 1. Second down now for the Beavers of San Francisco. Hugh is barking out signals at the line, hopefully to get an audible to change the play on defense. Hugh takes the ball, delivers a nice pass up to Scripp, and Scripp's going to take that in for the score. Touchdown Beavers. They go up 7-0 here in the first quarter. With 1:05 left, San Francisco takes the lead over Utah Christian. 3 plays, 3 passes, 74 yards. That defense needs some help in the pass game, it looks like. As us teams take the field here on the kickoff, Utah Christian looks to respond quickly. Heralded return man is back there waiting for the ball to be kicked. Making sure everyone's all set, San Francisco's kicker takes the ball off the tee, delivers a booming kick down the field. That's taken at the 3 by Steckman. Steckman's got some nice up the middle. He takes it, bounces outside, gets a nice block from number 63. Steckman to the 50 and the 40. Steckman's got 1 man to beat. He takes it 10-5 touchdown. Steckman takes it all the way, a 98 or 97 yard return. Field goal is up and good, and now we have an even ball game, 7-7. And just like that, folks, the game is back to normal. No more deficits, no more leads. Utah Christian responds quickly like they wanted to. Here on the ensuing kickoff, can San Francisco try and repeat? Westcott takes the ball, short kick. Westcott gets hit again by Aranda, who seems to meet Westcott every single kickoff. That ball starts now at the 26-yard line. Hugh back, running into his own person. Now Grand gets it, takes it up to midfield. A nice play. Once again, that pass defense for Utah Christian is looking very pedestrian out here today. Sends a man in motion. Hugh does, from right to left. He hands the ball off to Sharer, who gets tackled for a gain of 1. Weidman there on the tackle. 2nd and 9 here for San Francisco. Imada with the snap to Hugh. Hugh takes the pass, drops back, delivers the pass to the running back Sharer, and he only ends up getting maybe 2 yards. 3rd and medium here for San Francisco, but that is the end of the first quarter. Wonderful passing on display for each quarterback. Good rushing for Utah Christian. And here we are, 7-7, tie ball game here to start the second quarter of play. Hugh takes the ball, drops back, and delivers a nice pass to Grand. And Creighton has been getting burnt by Grand all game long, folks. He needs to make sure he needs to cover him a lot better. Ghani with a nice pass break up there on 2nd down for Utah Christian. That was Hugh's second incomplete pass of the game. He's been very consistent for San Francisco so far. 5 wide takes the snap and delivers a pass over the middle to Saharic. Waskin on the tackle, Carol Waskin. We'll call him Carl Waskin from now on. Carol Waskin's crazy cousin or something like that. Hugh takes the pass. Sandville back in coverage. That's almost intercepted. Gani again with a pass breakup for Utah Christian. Gani might be the thorn in the side for Hugh at quarterback. Maybe he can be the key to stopping this brutally good pass game. Hugh takes the ball, delivers a pass to Grand again, who burns the secondary, this time for a touchdown. And with the kick up and good, it is now 14-7 San Francisco. Can Steckman make some Provo magic happen yet again? We will see. On this ensuing kickoff with 4:18 left in the second quarter, San Francisco's kicking off to Utah Christian. It's been a very good game so far on both sides of the ball. More offense for San Francisco, though. Hopefully Utah Christian can respond with some good offense. Steckman takes the ball up at the same spot he returned it. Let's see what he can do. Steckman, he takes the right side, gets tackled before the 20, at the 17 it looks like. And now Utah Christian has to find an answer. Come out in the I form is Utah Christian. The ball handed off to Kayush. Kayush takes the ball for 9 yards, almost gets that first down. Let's see what they do here on second down. Looks like they're going to run the ball. Albini hands it off to Butte this time. The two-back system they've got going. Butte takes it for a first down. Again, a nice healthy run up the middle. And the offensive line is creating a lot of holes so that our running backs can get to the second level. Albini drops back to pass, and he gets sacked on the blind side. That's number 68, Mongolo, on the sack. First sack of the day for either team. Albini this time hands it up to Butte. Butte takes it to the outside, up past the 35, yes. Up to the 37 of Utah. 3rd and 9 now. Albini drops back to pass. He's got a nice pocket, and he overthrows the wide open receiver. That will bring up 4th down. After the punt, San Francisco takes over at the 30-yard line. Hugh back to pass. And almost a pass break up there, but Hayes-Kemp secures the ball. Looks like there was pass interference on Sandville on the play, our safety. They're going to decline that because of the completed pass. Here we are in first down on Utah's side of the field. After a short run, second down is brought up for San Francisco. Looks like there's going to be a pass now. Hugh drops back. Hugh almost gets sacked, but delivers a pass to Hayes-Kemp. Hayes-Kemp gets hit hard right before the line to go. 3rd down and short now. I form yet again for San Francisco, and that is an incomplete pass. Drops out of everybody's hands. 4th down upcoming for San Francisco. After the punt, Utah takes over after the touchback on the 20. Butte takes the ball again. Only a 2-yard gain here. A very uncharacteristic run from Butte today. Albini drops back to pass. He scrambles out, tries to deliver it, and he gets sacked yet again. Second sack of the day from the left side. This time it was Houth coming in for the sack. 3rd and 14 here with just over a minute to go in the second quarter. It is 3rd and long here. Albini drops back to pass again, and he gets sacked. That is Mongolo in for his second sack of the day. He's having himself a wonderful afternoon. It is now 1st and 10 for San Francisco. On the run is Hugh. Hugh takes it, slides down short of the yard to go. 2nd and 1. And looks like time is going to run out. It is going to be 14-7 at halftime. You can look at the stats here. They are up by a touchdown as our offense for Utah Christian needs to get going. Opening the second half here, San Francisco will kick the ball off as they receive the ball in the first half. Can there be any more return matches? We've already seen it once today. Let's see what happens. He takes it at the 4-yard line. Steckman does. Steckman's got a nice hole. He tries to make a man miss, but gets tackled at the 20. And this is where Utah Christian will take over. Albini hands the ball off to Butte, which we've seen quite a few times today. Butte takes it up for a gain of 6. A nice medium run there for the Utah Christian run attack. He's got 4 wide here. Cayush in the back, sends a couple of men in motion. Albini takes the pass, delivers a bullet that is incomplete, which brings up 3rd and 4 for Utah Christian. Hoping to get something going through the air is Albini at quarterback. The offense comes out in single back formation here with 2 tight ends in, and Butte takes the ball. Now it looked like a first down to me, but they mark him 2 yards short. I think they're going to go for it here. It is beginning to be crunch time here for the Utah Christian Freeze offense. Something has to happen. Cayush takes the T-wing. Butte in the backfield. Looks like they're going to hand it off to Butte, and he picks up the first down with a nice block from the offensive lineman, number 58. First down. That was much needed for this Utah Christian offense. Hopefully they can continue this drive. Albini drops back to pass. He's got a clean pocket. He's going to deliver a ball deep. He's got a man open, and the man drops it. Oh no, that would have been a touchdown, if not a gigantic gain there on first down. A huge letdown for this Freeze crowd. Second down here for the Utah Christian Freeze. They line up in the I formation yet again, a popular formation today, especially for running the ball, and that's exactly what they do here. Butte takes the handoff for a gain of 4 up to the 35-yard line, and now is do or die for this drive. Albini drops back. Albini's got a man deep. He fires it past Maydosh with the touchdown. That is 6 points for the Freeze. That gets this crowd all riled up. The kick is up and good, and now we've got a tie ball game here in the second half. Beautiful pass down the field. One pass, 65 yards, touchdown after a 7-play drive. Very nice. The ensuing kickoff now comes for San Francisco. They got 3 minutes and 7 seconds left in this third quarter. We finally got some offense and some fireworks from this Utah Christian offense, who has been pretty dormant in the passing game today. The kick is up, and Westcott will take that at about the 16-yard line. He's had a tough time in the return game today. He gets hit real hard there, but he will be down at the 31-yard line. Hughes sends a man in motion, and then looks like we have offsides on the defense. Creighton, who's a little bit jumpy because he's gotten burnt a couple of times today with the penalty. Second penalty today on the Utah Christian defense. Hugh drops back to pass here on first down, which brings up 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard gain to Hayscamp, a popular target, as well as Brand. Hugh drops back to pass, delivers the pass to the right side of the field. That's Hayscamp yet again on second down with a reception, bringing up 3rd and 4. Hugh barking out signals once again, trying to get something happen here on 3rd down. Sends a man in motion. Creighton has to follow. Creighton's following behind. Hugh takes the pass. He's got a nice clean pocket, nice protection. Delivers the ball over the middle of the field, incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Utah Christian's defense did a nice job in pass protection there. They needed that stop because that was their chance to take over here at the 12-yard line. KU's taking the ball after a gain of only 1, bringing up 2nd down for the Utah Freeze. KU takes the pass, short pass, makes something out of nothing. 3rd and short now for the Utah Christian Freeze offense. I have a hunch that they're going to try to run it here. The run game has been successful as of late, and there we go. Butte taking the ball up for maybe 10 or so yards. Nice run there for Butte. Takes it up to the 1st down. That might be the bread and butter of the Utah Christian offense this year. That was a gain of 12 there on third down. And if we can get gains of 12 on any down, we are going to be in very good shape. And maybe all we need this freshman quarterback to do is just game manage as he gets sacked for the 4th time today. That was Whittier in, a new face to sack Albini. Second and 11 here after only a 1-yard sack, but still counts as a sack. And Butte is taken down after a 4-yard rush up the middle yet again. Something we've seen time and time again from this Utah Christian Freeze offense. Third and somewhat long means a pass play is upcoming, and that is you-know-who, number 68, Mongolo, in for his 3rd sack of the day. He has been a force to be reckoned with, and that takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter here. We still have a tie ball game, 14 apiece, heading into the final quarter of play. Zorns with a rush here, a new face to run the ball for San Francisco. He takes it only for a 1-yard gain. They're almost to midfield. He's got 2 to his left, 1 to his right. He drops back to pass, and there's a sack, finally, for this Utah Freeze defense. Ludwig in on the sack. Hugh sends a man in motion from right to left again. Hang on the spy coverage. Hayskamp with another reception. That's got to be his 5th reception at least today. Doesn't do much though. Brings up 4th down. On the punt here, can the return game for Utah Christian prove worthy again? Steckman on the return. Steckman gets tackled very shortly after the reception of the punt. It's 2nd and 1 now here for the Utah Christian Freeze offense, and that is a sack. Whittier in on the sack again. That's about the 5th or 6th sack. Excuse me, that is Schaub in on the sack. 3rd and medium now for this Freeze offense. What are they going to do? Pass, run? We're not sure. Something needs to give here. A Canadian style formation in for for Albini and his offense. He takes the pass. He's got a man deep, and that is swatted away by the defensive back. Bringing up 4th down. San Francisco now takes over at basically midfield, little past midfield at the 48-yard line of Utah. Zorn's on the run. Gain of 5 for Zorns. Hugh in the empty gun delivers a pass to Dively. We have an injury on the play. Pyburn is going to be out for 3 plays. Looks like he's a defensive back for the Freeze defense. He is going to be out for 3 plays. Hopefully he will not be out for more than that. First down, however, that was a first down on the play. San Francisco's looking to wind down this clock and potentially put them away within the final few seconds. Hugh, however, hands it off to Zorns, who gets hit. Some odd placement there. Let's take a look at this replay. The ball's handed off to Zorns, and looks like he gets hit at the, I don't know, maybe the 33-yard line, it looks like. Gets knocked back to the 35, and that's where they mark him. So much for forward progress. Minute and a half and under for the San Francisco offense. A running clock is a dangerous clock for a team that doesn't have the ball, and Zorns takes the pass for 6. Failed coverage there. Very poor ball awareness skills for the Utah Christian Freeze defense, and that leads to another 7-point deficit. On the ensuing kickoff, Utah Christian will have 1 minute and 16 seconds to tie this ball game up. Their offense has been very ship-shape today, so something needs to happen. Something big needs to happen. Here's the kick. A deep kickoff fielded at the 2, is it, by Steckman. Let's see what Steckman can do. Steckman's got some blocks up the middle. He's got a block on the side. He's going to make a man miss. Steckman up the sidelines again. Can he do it again? Somewhere to Steckman. Provo, Utah Magic. It is going to happen. Touchdown, Steckman. What an electrifying return to get this Utah Freeze team back in the game. You know what? This coach is a greedy coach. We're going to go for two, it looks like. Utah Christian is going to go for the 2-point conversion to take the lead away and make San Francisco make a play on offense. Albini sends a wide receiver motion to get some extra blocking. Butte takes the ball short of the line. Butte is stopped short. The conversion is no good. And now Utah Christian has to make something happen on defense. They've got 3 timeouts to work with, so if they can make a stop, they might be set up in good company. We'll try an onside kick here. And the ball ended up going out of bounds, which is a penalty. San Francisco will take the ball at the 35-yard line. Hugh back to pass. Hing overshoots the ball. Zaharik takes the pass in for the first down. Utah Christian takes a timeout, and that, ladies and gentlemen, might just do it for this Utah Freeze in the opener. I'm not sure if this is victory formation or not. It doesn't look like it. Hugh takes the ball, though. Delivers a pass, and yet again, Grant Burns, our secondary, in for the score. That is his second touchdown of the day. He's had a stellar day. Easily the player of the game today for either side of the ball. 52-yard touchdown. And the kicker is coming in to tack on that extra point and give Utah Christian an 8-point deficit. Could it happen a third time? Could Steckman take the ball to the house on the kickoff for the third time today? Here's the ensuing kickoff with 46 seconds left for Utah Christian. This kicker almost might not want to kick to Steckman today. Here's the kickoff. A bootman kick down the field again, taken at the 5-yard line by Steckman. Let's see what this man can do. 2 times already to the house. Steckman's got a crease outside. Oh my goodness. He's got a crease outside. And he gets tackled at the 33. He had a lane. Number 16 of San Francisco brought him down. And this is going to make for some prayers to happen for the Utah Christian Freeze offense. Unfortunately, that pass fell incomplete. Albini back to pass again. He's got a man. Incomplete yet again. The defensive back is having a nice day. Number 40 for San Francisco. 2 plays left to do something. Albini drops back for a deep pass again, and that is incomplete. And this, folks, is going to be the final play of the game unless they get a first down. Looking to the left is Albini. Albini's got 1 man back. He's got circle deep. He can't get the pass high enough past the defensive back, who breaks it up for the second time this drive. And that's going to do it for the game, folks. 28-20 is your final. Thank you so much for tuning into this first installment of the Utah Christian Freeze Doug Flutie Maximum Football 2019 College Dynasty. I hope you've enjoyed it. Leave a comment, leave a subscription. And this is RDN Gaming. Thank you so much again for joining me, and I hope to see you for the next installment of this exciting Utah Christian Freeze College Dynasty.